Relationship with my roommates is it's like racism is the problem. I'm a big genius, and they need me to not be. So they want to think of me as anything but that is what I am. You know what I mean? And it's because of racism that like they give me the worst interpretation for the things that I do. They don't give me any good interpretations. It's always some horrible interpretation. They cannot fathom that I'm like just re I'm not just, but exceedingly brilliant. You know what I mean? They can't fathom it. So it's yeah, they can't fathom it. They can't fathom it. It's down in the darkness, down in the depths. It's really, really deep down. Really deep down there. Homeless people live underwater. Poetry, the language beneath language. It's bad for the economy. Oikos. Pocket universes. I spaz in different dimensions. Fields. Innuendo. Me leaving shit all over the bathroom sometimes. Bathroom pop is bathroom pop. Mago pop. I'm famous in the future. I'm the big genius. Fuck a genius, bro. Fuck a genius, bro. I'm the big prophet, look. Whatever. That. Yeah, so it's like they experience me as having a psychosis, and I experience them as having a psychosis. Like just now they're like, oh, go clean the bathroom. And I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, I must have left shit in there. But I'm like, well, you are kicking me out, so technically I could leave shit in there because you're kicking me out for being dysfunctional, and that is dysfunctional. So it's not like you said, it's not like you didn't say you weren't changing the locks. You said you are changing the locks, giving me leave to actually be dysfunctional. You were lying that I was so dysfunctional that you need to change the locks on me. But now I might as well go for it since you're changing the locks. But still, I'm like, there's a kid living here inexplicably. Like, there shouldn't be a kid living here given that I'm so, quote, dysfunctional, unquote. And it's like, they're threatening to call the cops on me for no reason. Like, so it's like, it is a violent place. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not going to be violent to them. I am being violent to them because they're being violent towards me by threatening to call the cops on me. So, anyways, um, yeah. So then I look and it's like just dead skin on the floor. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! You're saying you're gonna take away my housing because I'm so dysfunctional, and you're also saying that I have to clean up my dead skin in the bathroom. That's the dysfunction. Like you're just policing me. You're all policing me. It's a collective psychosis. They just need to be able to micromanage me. They need to be quote in charge unquote, or else it's unsafe. You can't have the crazy person running the show. I'm like, whether you like it or not, I'm running the show. Why? Because you're living in my mind. You're living in my mind. You're tiny, tiny numbers to me. You're tiny, tiny functions. You're racist. You're fascist. Tiny, tiny. You're ants. You're ants, and I'm a gorilla. And I'm trying to communicate with the gorillas. Sorry, with the ants, but it's hard because they think I'm an ant. And they're like, why are you causing so much destruction for an ant? I'm like, I'm not. I'm a gorilla. I'm literally telling you I'm a gorilla. And they're like, no, you're an ant, just like us. I'm like, I'm not. I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I do things because I decided to do it because I think it's a good idea. I don't do things because I think it's normal. I don't care if something's normal or not. I do things because I think either they're right or not. Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen if I open my door right now. That's really interesting. That's so interesting to me. That's so interesting. It's like sometimes when I'm talking, I see people outside and I'm like, why are you like outside when I'm talking? Because the walls are really thin. I'm like, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. I think that's really funny. Like, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. That's really interesting because I never say anything about it. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, where do I live? Where do I live? Where do I live? That's crazy. That's crazy. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, it's collective psychosis, bro. I'm like, get a life. Look here. Sorry, I'm not trying to be. I'm also not talking. I'm talking to, like, you know what I mean? I'm making a record for myself. I'm like, bro, get a life, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy. I'm like, I'm chilling and living my life. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's just so like, what's the word? What's the word? Like, I don't know what you call that. What do you call that? What do you call that? Parasitic. It's like I don't want to be the host body. Like I don't want to be the host body. I don't want to be the host body. I don't want to be the host body. Like get off my body. You know what I mean? Tiny, tiny little fascists. Get off my body. Mosquitoes. Get off my body. Get off my body. Like what? Yo, get off my body. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Get off my body. Cause it's funny because I'm like I never ever do talk about that. And the person who's outside my I don't know if they're still outside. They were in the kitchen before, and then now they're right there. That's really interesting because I just did a whole show of being like, oh, okay, I'll go fix it, and then I was like, no, I'm not gonna fix it. Oh, and that person was also like, fuck my record. That's the same person who was like, fuck my, because when they were saying we're gonna kick you out, I was like, can you put it in writing that you're gonna what's it called? Can you put it in writing that you're gonna change the locks? And then they were like, no. But I don't know because I don't know why. Again, it's like they don't have to make sense. They're racist. That's why I'm saying collective psychosis. I live with 8 other people. They're all, I mean, whatever. They all like said that they voted to kick me out or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so write it down. Write down what's occurring. If you're so proud of yourself and you're doing the right thing, you're not being assholes and bullying me. Write it down and sign it and say what's going on because I'm quote dysfunctional and my quote dysfunctionalities. And then that person said, fuck your I said for the record, they said fuck my record. That's why. That's why. Whoops. Whoops. Why don't they just try not doing wrong? Just live your life, yo. Get a life and enjoy it. And leave me the fuck alone. Yo, get off my body, you parasites.